Alright, y'all, so I had to talk about this, man. So I'm going to read two articles to you guys, and then I'm going to give my opinion. The first one was posted on nesn.com. Don't ask me what that stands for. If anybody knows what NESN stands for, please let me know in the comments, because I would love to know, Jesus. But nesn.com. Now, the article was written by Darren Hartwell. It was posted June 4th of 2018. Titled, Reporters Absurdly Off-Base Question to Serena Williams Prompts Apology. Here's what he wrote. Bill Simmons has some explaining to do. Simmons, a self-described editor and publisher of the tennis magazine Inside Tennis, had quite the ridiculous exchange with Serena Williams on Saturday after her victory over Julia Gorgeous, I hope I pronounced her name correctly, in the French Open's round of 32, which set up the quarterfinal showdown with Maria Sharapova. Here's the transcript of the back and forth, which concludes with one of the most out-of-line questions you'll see at a press conference. First of all, Jeff Donaldson tweeted out the following on June 2nd of 2018. I have never physically cringed as hard as when I read this in Serena's transcript. Wow. What? It's tough to ask good questions in the heat of an interview, but Simmons apparently waited 14 years to tell Williams about a random time in 2004 when now President Donald Trump espoused a ridiculously condescending theory that Williams was intimidated by Sharapova's, quote, supermodel good looks. In addition to unnecessarily giving Trump's comments a platform and demeaning Williams, Simmons' line of questioning doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, considering Williams is 19-2 all time against Sharapova and has won 18 straight matches against her rival. So I guess she won 19, lost 2, and she won 18 in a row. So, like, seriously? Williams quickly shut down the question with a politeness it probably didn't deserve. You know what, Serena, if you would have gave him the business, if you would have cussed this mother out for saying that mess to you, I would have rolled with you on that one. But I'm glad you handled it with class and grace. But anyways, this is why she's the greatest. Williams quickly shut down the question with a politeness it probably didn't deserve. And after being rightly criticized for his bizarre query, Simmons offered a mea culpa Sunday night on Twitter, which basically involved him listing his noble deeds to justify his actions. So from Inside Tennis at Bill Simmons, SIMONS1, on June 4th of 2018, he said, I apologize if my awkward question seemed to empower Trump or attack Serena. I so admire her. I've spent lifetime fighting racism / sexism / homophobia, started campaign to name US Open Stade 4, Ashe / lobbied long to get Serena to return to what it's hard to read this. He has all these slashes and stuff, and it's like broken sentences or whatever. And this man is a writer, but whatever. Lobby long to get Serena to return to I don't know what that means. Wells / called out police violence versus Blake / I'm so sorry. Okay, hard for me to understand what this SOB was trying to say. Williams withdrew from the French Open on Monday morning due to a pectoral injury, canceling her high-profile matchup with Sharapova. I hope it didn't have anything to do with this idiot. But anyways, let me go ahead and read to you guys this other article before I give my detailed opinion. So this one was posted June 5th of 2018 by usmagazine.com, one of my favorite websites. I do enough of their stories here on my channel. It was written by Aaron Crabtree, I guess in the OMG, oh my god section. Now the title of the article is Serena Williams had the perfect response when asked if she's, quote, intimidated by Maria Sharapova's, quote, supermodel good looks. So I see a picture of this young lady, Miss Maria Sharapova, and how do I word this? She doesn't look like a supermodel to me, but that's just Just my opinion. I mean, she's not bad looking. She's a nice looking woman. She's not. I mean, anyway, Donald Trump is just an idiot. We have a reality TV star as our president. Why not Kim Kardashian? She's a reality TV star too. We have, in my opinion, a sexist, bigoted reality TV star as the freaking president. Thank you, voters. But anyway, no, thank you, Electoral College, because he wasn't voted in. The Electoral College placed him there. They Illuminati that. Name somebody who's on the Electoral College. That's what I thought. Use their hidden hand to make him the president, just like they did with Bush. But your vote counts. Alright, nigglets, sure. Next question, please. Serena Williams reacted perfectly when asked if she is intimidated by frequent opponent Maria Sharapova's looks. Reporter Bill Simmons' interview with the tennis star on Saturday, June 2nd turned awkward when he told her, quote, "I know you want to get to your daughter, Olympia. Work with me here, please." She and husband, Alexis Ohanian, welcomed their first child in September 2017. Williams, 36, replied with a smile, "Work with me?" The Inside Tennis journalist then said to the athlete, quote, "We're in this together, baby." "No, we're not," she retorted. "You're not going home to a screaming baby." Simmons ultimately asked Williams a question that some deem sexist, quote, "I have been waiting about 14 years to ask you this question. I've been waiting 14 years to ask you this question." Lord, this mofo right here is bold like A1 sauce, y'all. If she would have pulled a Shaniqua moment, hey, I wouldn't have been mad at her. I wouldn't have been mad at all. I would have said, you know what? That crap right there warranted that response. Too bad it couldn't have been Tiffany Haddish. He said this mess too, bastard. Simmons ultimately asked Williams a question that some deem sexist. "I have been waiting about 14 years to ask you this question after the 2004 Wimbledon match with Maria. I had the opportunity to interview Donald Trump on his Los Angeles golf course, and he said that Maria's shoulders were incredibly alluring, and then he came up with this incredible analysis." So he's the shoulders man. Some people like butts or legs. Donald's into the shoulders. Maria's shoulders were incredibly alluring, and then he came up with this incredible analysis that you were intimidated by her supermodel good looks. My question is, have you ever been intimidated by anyone on a tennis court? And what are your thoughts about that occurrence? The 23-time Grand Slam champion was unshaken and resolute in her response, quote, "I honestly don't have any thoughts about that," she told Simmons. "I can't say I have been intimidated by anyone. That's all. That's it." The reporter apologized on Twitter on Sunday, June 3rd, after backlash ensued. And then, I already read what he said. That's too hard to read. I'm not going to read it again. I'm going to skip that part. Basically, his tweet from June 2nd of 2018. Was it June 2nd? Anyways, whatever day he posted it. Williams was set to take on Sharapova, 31, in the French Open, but a pectoral injury forced her to withdraw from the match earlier this week. Quote, "I unfortunately have been having some issues with my pec muscle, and unfortunately it's been getting worse to the point where right now I can't actually serve." Well, as hard as she serves, I guess she probably tore her own teeth between breastfeeding and slapping that ball across the court at 1,000,000 miles per hour. Shoot, I guess so. Damn. She can't actually serve. The Olympic gold medalist said during a news conference on Monday, June 4th, quote, "It's kind of hard to play when I can't physically serve." Let me tell you something right now. That's the end of the article. First of all, I bet you Serena will whoop most people's behinds on that court, even with a torn or injured pectoral muscle. First of all, that's how damn good she is at tennis, right? Like, we all know that. Serena's the GOAT. She's the greatest of all time. Anybody who has anything else to say about it, hey, you know what, you can kiss. Just kidding. No, but seriously. Here's the thing, man. As far as women tennis players, I don't know if there's a male that can beat her out there. I really don't know. You know, maybe because of muscle mass, maybe you can serve it stronger or faster than she can. I don't really know if somebody out there exists. But as far as female players, you know, it's Venus and there's Serena, then there's Venus, and then there's everybody else. All right. But anyways, y'all, this dude is really something else, isn't he? He's something else, boy. You know, how dare he? Now, a part of me is like, man, this guy is dead wrong. How could he say that to Serena? How dare he? You know, he was really out of pocket. He deserved a backlash and more. He deserved to be cussed out the second that he said it by her. And I would have sat back, and there was a videotape of it. I would watch it 10, 11, 50, 11 times in a row and clap and applaud it and be like, yes, yes, yes. And I would eat popcorn and I would watch it a couple more times. Because that is... I told y'all there's a damn war on pretty out here, y'all. What type of question is that for an interviewer to ask? Not only is it rude, not only is it condescending, what was his real purpose behind asking that question? Think about it. Think about it. This man said he held on to that question for nearly 14 damn years, since the year 2004. Something that the now president / reality TV star said almost a decade and a half ago, and this man had that in him all of this time, just waiting there like, ooh, I can't wait till I see that bitch Serena. I got something to ask her. Ooh, I know exactly what I'm gonna say. Ooh, rubbing his hands together in anticipation. And he saw her out there and he was like, ooh, this is my chance. Goody, goody, goody. It was like, I'm gonna go ask her. I'm trying to tell y'all, I think that he thought, now this is just what I think. I think that he thought he was gonna have a ninja moment, like some Boondocks type of stuff. I think that what he was thinking, what he was gonna see, a keeping it real gone wrong moment. Now, some of you may say that it was racial, but I think it's actually deeper than that. I never heard of this fool before. I think that maybe he thought it was going to be like the highlight of his career. Oh, Serena Williams bit my head off, and it was going to lead to him selling more magazines, being more well known. Because I never heard of this damn fool before. I know who Serena Williams is. I hear about her at least once a week. Something about her. There's always some sort of news. Oh, she's pregnant now. Oh, she's playing tennis again. Oh, she tore a teat muscle. You know what I mean? Like, or injured a muscle in her chest or whatever, you know. There's always something about Serena going on. She's, as they say, relevant. She's the talk of the damn town. We've been talking about her for what, 20 plus years now? Or close to it? You know, she's a legend. Who is this fool? Whose mans is this? This dude is a damn fool, man. I've heard some stupid stuff that people have said in interviews, but this SOB right here, you took the cake, sir. He deserves an a-hole. He deserves a butt-shaped cake with frosting coming out the hole. This SOB right here, boy, I tell you, man, there's some bold, like A1 mofos out here. Jesus. But anyways, shout out to Serena. You're the greatest of all time. Gotta say something before I go. Now, for all the black women out there, y'all talking about some black men are disrespectful and white Zaddy is the nicest, most respectful man on the planet. And Zaddy is just, you know, Zaddy is the second coming. You know, Zaddy would never harm you. Do you really think a black male interviewer would say some crap like that to her? I don't even think a sassy sissy would have said it. Excuse me. Pardon me. Here am I trying to make black men look good, and I'm burping into the microphone and stuff. Jesus out here. Don't worry. Just because I like to burp doesn't mean that all blackies like to burp. All right, sisters. Because I know how y'all are. Y'all be like, see how real black men are? It's Meat Magazine. Burps into microphones. Heifer, please. But seriously, though, do you think that a black man would say this? He'd probably be scared to lose his damn job or lose his company if he owned the company. Probably be like, nah. Even if he thought it, he'd be like, no. Not going to say that. Probably not a good idea. No. But hey, I'm at the Inside Tennis Twitter page right now, right? And this is really interesting. There's a picture of Bill and Serena where they're hugged up and smiling, grinning from ear to ear, just a smiling, big old cheese and smiles on their faces, teeth are showing, just a grinning and looking like they're about to start the sinning. He's a little man too. He comes up to about her cheekbones or eyebrows or somewhere around that region. You know, looks like a little guy. You know, I don't know if he's, you know, upset about her strength. Maybe the reason why he became a tennis writer is because he wanted to be a player, but he couldn't cut it. And, you know, he's jealous of her skills. I don't know, man, but dude sounds like a hater to me, y'all. But anyways, shout out to Serena. You're the greatest tennis player of all time. I don't care what anybody has to say. If you know of anybody who's a better tennis player than Serena Williams, please let me know. Because I gotta go watch them play. I gotta see, man. I'm not even a tennis fan, but I would definitely, for sure, you know, have to check that out, because it's like, I can't name anybody greater on that court, man. She rules and runs the court, period. Nobody's messing with her. I mean, her legacy precedes her. She's a legend. But anyways, y'all, shout out to my girl Serena, the GOAT. I think that this writer is absolutely nuts, but that's just my opinion. And black women keep on putting ZADDY on that pedestal, and they'll keep making a fool of you. You see, that's why I like white feminists better than black feminists. See, white feminists are like, you know, F all men. Black feminists are like, no, we love all men except black men. F black men only. So anyways, ZADDY strikes again. Let me know what y'all think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google+, Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. Be sure to hit the notification button. It's right next to the subscribe button. Looks like a bell. Once you click that button, you'll be sent alerts to be notified when new videos get posted. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notify. See anybody running my social media claiming I'm a blogger, let me know it's not true. I'm actually an entertainer. I'm nowhere near as entertaining as Serena Williams and her amazing talent. However, I am an entertainer nevertheless, just a much, much smaller scale. Hey, share this video on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, toucans with a string in it, etc. So that way more people see it and I get more people's opinions on the matter. So that way I can, you know, see what people have to say about it. You know, am I right? Am I wrong? Do I not know what I'm talking about? Am I on point? Anyways, y'all, let me know what you think about it below. Meat Magazine. Meat Magadaddy.